So Simon, I wanted to...
We're worn out now because we met each other 2 hours ago. Now we're just tired of each other. I've cancelled the room.
Oh. Oh.
Right,
So anyway, your career, when you started out, I understand you were kind of pretty much self-taught. You only did a year in art college, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I was at art college, I was totally rebellious.
Right.
Because I knew everything. I was young and you just thought everything. You could stop a bus, and the way I saw it, that the teachers who were teaching me, how could they possibly be any good if they're teaching? Shouldn't be out there making a living like the rest of them, you know what I mean? So I was very arrogant and still am. It's brought me here, you know.
Yeah, no, that's great. So, I mean, so you were doing your own stuff, and was it your first kind of professional work? Was it a T-shirt for Kerrang? Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I think it was an some kind of auto car company, or just someone, some local magazine selling cars and motorcycles, whatever. I did some artwork for them, and it wouldn't pay me.
Really? So you got used to?
No, that's how I used to. Yeah, but no, I went in there. I just couldn't understand why he wasn't going to pay me. So we had a bit of a fight, and he did pay me eventually. But the thing is, he said to me, I don't like people coming to my office, right? Coming to my office asking for money after work, after producing the work. So what? That makes no sense. I don't like people demanding the money. So well, it's been like a year. So maybe anyway, it worked out.
So that was good training for comics then, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't trust them.
Yeah.
Hey, you know you're not going to get paid when the email's that long. Any chance you give it? Yeah, it used to be the check in the post now. Yeah. Now it's an email that long, and there's a hell of an explanation.
So your first comics work was in 2000 AD for ABC Warriors.
That's right,
with Pat Mills.
God,
and I remember when that stuff came out, and your style was like so different from anybody else's.
Well, because I couldn't draw.
Wait,
No, literally no. There's a certain comic book style, it's like pen and ink, brush, pen and ink, and I just made no sense to me because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't, so I just used scratchy pens.
Right.
Because Steve McMahon has told me when I went in to get for an interview for work.
This is Thug, the editor.
Thug, the editor, the real Thug. Yeah, he wasn't that green though. But he said, "Yeah, your artwork's very scratchy, Simon. Very scratchy." So yeah, it's all cross-hatching and everything, But I think you do what you do, and it doesn't matter what materials you use. You get to at the end one way or another. You can use a lump of coal. Doesn't matter. I did break a tradition to an extent, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever worked for me, it worked for me. And I used to do the pages this big. That's ridiculous. This big. But the thing is, back in the day, I mean, just doing one page is like a month's wages.
Yeah.
On a building site.
Yeah.
So I was a millionaire. Fucking broke now, but there you go.
So you're, I guess the one, that really broke through for you was with Slaine the Horned God. In 2000 AD, and that was like at a really specific time when production values could then start reproducing finished painted artwork, and was that where you found your kind of I don't know your calling, was that the kind of style?
No, I don't know what I was looking for, and I don't know what I was trying to achieve really. I just knew I was great. I wanted it to be great,
right?
And I thought this is going to knock people's socks off, because there were so many good artists out there currently working. I thought to myself, what can I do that can, because you're young, you want to be the best, or you want to shake the world up, So I thought, if I do every single panel like a Rembrandt painting, imagine that'd be weird as shit, wouldn't it? So that's what I did,
Yeah.
And it seemed to have worked. But the thing is, it's been published forever, man.
Yeah.
It's never gone out of print.
Yeah.
But things I think a lot of it to do is I think it's because it's sort of British mythology, Irish mythology, European mythology, and it never goes old.
Yeah.
It's like a sword in the stone. King Arthur or anything, it's forever, isn't it? So, and I did it well. It worked out all right, But I've got to thank people like Richard Coleman, Frank Frazetta, all the people I was inspired by.
Yeah.
Who came on board with that, because basically I just sucked everything up and it just sort of came out,
Right. So those were your big influences.
And the paper was appalling. The paper was so bad. It was like toilet paper,
What, that you were working on?
Oh yeah, well no, I didn't.
Oh, the 2000 AD news.
That's
newsprint.
It is what it is, So
yeah.
And what year would that have been?
19, I don't know.
80?
It would have been 18. No,
88.
88. No, 88 was
ABC Warriors.
Mike. ABC Warriors, wasn't it?
Can't remember.
I don't remember.
I've got
you don't know where
ABC
you live
Warriors
either,
was
do you?
87. So Slaine would have been after that.
90s.
So.
It should be 90s.
Yeah, early
88,
90s.
88 was...
No, because
God, who
then...
cares? Fucking hell, man.
Because then you went on to do the Batman, Judge Dredd, Judgment in Gotham.
That's right, yeah.
And that was in about 1991.
That's right.
So, and that got you an Eisner, of course, on that
It's just
one.
test of my memory, isn't it?
This is your life, you know. So.
Who needs memories?
And that's getting reprinted soon, isn't it?
It's
Rebellion are doing
they're
it.
doing a signing at Forbidden Planet, I think,
Yeah.
which may be happening, you know.
So it's an anniversary edition of that.
Yeah, that's
coming out.
amazing. That all comes back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eh?
Well, everything's evergreen. you
All
know.
that stuff was just off the cuff, and it's here. This is it. Yeah.
Well, that's going to ask
Amazing.
you. What I mean, I'm really interested in your kind of like working process and how you
Just get
I
paid
mean,
as fast as possible, you know.
Well, no. So,
No,
I
no,
mean,
no, take the piss
firstly,
off.
how do you choose a project that you want to work on?
I don't
mean,
choose.
You don't choose.
I'm
You're just
offered it.
given.
I was given it, and you can have. Nah, it just falls in your lap.
But do you
know,
ever?
like a
do you
dead
ever?
bird? Just there it is.
Do you ever
Bring
go
it.
kind of like, oh no, I couldn't do that, or I don't want to do that? Is that
I've
what
never-
makes you want to do a project?
No, there's nothing I can't. I'm not a fearhead. I'm not frightened of doing anything. There's things I don't want to do, but I end up enjoying it.
Right.
Like doing Hellblazer, John Constantine.
Mm-hmm.
That was all family orientated and people involved, like a drama. But I enjoyed doing that. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Drawing lots of people in the street and all this, that, and the other. You know. The thing is, when I do work, I get absorbed into it. I become Slaine, or I become Lobo, or I become Batman, whatever. You know. So there's a lot of me in there, a lot of spirit in there. You know.
So you do that kind of Frazetta thing of kind of acting it out a bit. Or...
Well, I don't leap around a room. Unless I'm shit-faced, and I think, well, you know, why not? Jump off the drawing board, you know.
But do
You know, the thing that I've got to say, sometimes I feel I've got to say something for the sake of it, because it's all instinctive and organic, and it just happens. And then you sit back and reflect on it. Because I don't work kind of like... it's a kind of a subconscious, you know, it's kind of a dream state. What comes out, comes out. Mm-hmm. I'm just I'm just a tool. It's just a tool. Yeah, you're a tool. I've heard that plenty of times. But he's just, you know, you're a vessel in effect. I'm not trying to be like a hippie, which I probably am, but, you know, it's all channeled. Everything's channeled, you know. But the thing you see absorbs and just comes out, you know. Mm. It's not really calculated as such. It's very easy for me to do it. Then I process it afterwards, you know. Don't even think, well, a bit wobbly that page. Or this, that, the other, you know.
So when
but it has a life of its own then. It goes, it flies, you know. It's got nothing to do with me then. I've given it to the world, now they can judge it and decide upon it. You know?
So does that also mean then, when you're doing a project, your choice of materials that you work with, is that you know, do you decide that this is a project that I want to do in pencil?
No. Well, yeah, yes and no. I mean, I don't know. I'd go to the art shop and buy some paint and take it back and throw it down on a flat surface area, confined in panels, or not. You know, it's very flamboyant, the approach to it. Acrylic paints make sense to me because they're very quick. Mm-hmm. Oil paints are just messy, man. It's too much of a process. It's just too slow for me. Mm-hmm. You know. Then again, yeah.
But I mean, in terms of
a big felt tip pen now is pretty good. Mm-hmm. Just stick big, you know, marks down on it, you know.
Yeah.
I used to fill it out with like ABC Warriors done with a fine pen, like a 0.1 pen, which you imagine, you know, it's very scratchy on a big piece of paper, you know. So when I found out you can just use a brush, you know, 40 years later. But I use multimedia, I use like all kinds of things just to get the effect. Well, no, they're not the effect I want. The effect comes about. Mm-hmm. I've got really nothing to do with it. I'm just applying it. And the ink's just doing what it needs to do. Right. You know, and he kind of like, it's like steering my style of art, my approach to artwork and probably everything in life is going down a rapid river in a canoe and he kind of steering it. Do you know what I mean? You might hit a few rocks and shit, you know what I mean? That sort of thing.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So it's
well, I don't know if it's cool or not, but it's haphazard, it's chaotic. But it's a certain, it
has an energy.
It condenses into some kind of, some sort of controlled, I guess, because it has to be. But ultimately, if you do really be expressive, you wouldn't like anything you'd know or understand. But you keep confined us into. I'm boring myself. Go on.
No, I was just going to say. I mean,
When I start to nod off my own, then you've got no chance. Go on.
Go
on, Tim.
Your art has a lot of energy in it. It's quite kinetic.
Obviously.
You know?
It is,
and so that approach, comes down on the page.
Oddly, it's very phonetic and it's quite powerful and very instantaneous because I'm lazy, which is ironic. Because I'm lazy. Then I get my deadline. I've got to jump into it, get it done. But I find that's the way I like to work. I like to coil up, boom, comes out an explosion. And there's it's very honest. It's not contrived in the sense that you feel. I don't understand. So when you do a figure, you're not drawing like you say. You draw the head and the neck and you sketch. What's this sketchy bit? What's all this shit going on? Just draw them, get it done. But I've got sketchbooks full of like lines and this and that. And if the lines, the power's not in, I'll get rid of it.
Right.
You won't get me rubbing things out. It has to be that line because a head, arm, everything. The whole piece is going to go into a motion. Just lines and I construct around that power line, you see? And everything else will be juxtaposed to that.
Right.
But opposites. So if a line's going that way, you have a line going that way, a circle, something to oppose each other. So it's all everything's fighting itself in a kind of a harmony, I suspect. Yeah. I think.
But you're.
But I don't know. You look at the shit.
It's big, strong shapes moving.
Yeah. Maybe I've got a problem somewhere. Maybe that says a lot about me. I don't know. struggling, fighting, It's a kind of a curse being an artist because your mind's a riot, man. Of everything. You know what I'm like.
Yeah.
Especially when I've had a few, when I was back in the day.
But in terms of, working, you're not really worried about that kind of medium choice. It's not like you've gone through and you've done your painty life stuff and now you just want to do pencil work or anything like that. You're happy to hop back and forth on. Anything.
I like using multimedia.
Yeah.
Acrylic paint, pencils. I always did. I used spray cans, everything else.
Yeah.
Create an effect, create things.
Yeah. So it's the end result you're looking for, and the way you get there is irrelevant almost.
Yes. Well, it's not relevant, otherwise you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
If you miss out the irrelevance, there's nothing to look at. But I get you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
I get you. No. No.
So
I don't know.
It's been interesting with your career. You've been kind of tied quite closely to virtually every version of heavy metal that there is, both with the magazine itself.
Hey, Joel.
And with working with Glenn Danzig quite a bit. You've done a few Danzig albums, covers.
It's inevitable because we're all the same kind of music, we like the same kind of art, so it's inevitability. It could be anything. But then again, whatever rocks the boat,
Yeah.
I haven't done that many covers, to be honest with you. I'm surprised how few I have done.
Yeah, I think you've done
not that,
10 or 15 album
have I?
covers.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you've done a few. Guar and...
Oh, yeah, those, it's all hand in hand. It's of the same type, isn't it? So of the same nature.
Yeah.
But the thing is also, sorry to just jump in there. You can have something that is very, I think I was listening to Hell 1, a guy in a cello, and that's just as powerful as anything that's heavy. Heavy metal is just heavy metal, the thunderous, But this music is extremely powerful. It can be softly sung. It's in a very soft, gentle way. But there's a tremendous mood in it, which I enjoy as well, because although there's violent interaction in the sense of media and line and form, there's a poetry in there somewhere, Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is like maybe a more gentle soul hiding himself behind all this shit,
No, that's cool.
It's a disguise, maybe.
Ah. So who is
hiding behind my art? Where is he? Where is he?
So you,
Simon, get out of there.
What was I going to say? Do you, when you're obviously you have a lot of art, and there's your art gets sold.
We're getting to the point now.
No. I was just interested. Do you collect any art?
I do, absolutely. I steal it, or beg, and I'll get that way.
So you trade
buy
with other
artwork.
artists?
Fuck the artist. Money.
But who are the kind of
do
people,
trades?
Yeah, that you like to trade with. Who are the artists?
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah.
And just a lot of other people who aren't known. I think are fucking fantastic. Because people show me their work, and I think, oh my God, that's good, I think I got a lucky break, and people get a break into the industry like actors do, or musicians, what have you. they just happen to be seen by the right people. But there's so many people out there just so good. I can't believe it, you know. So can I have that, you know? Or have it, Simon. Actually, I collect jackets from people. I go, that's a nice jacket. I got a whole load of jackets. From people. I'm fucking wardrobe with these things. So I collect people's clothes. You know?
That's brilliant. So at the moment, I remember you did a book many years ago called Illustrations from the Bible, a work in progress.
Here we go. Yeah.
Is that still a work in progress?
Well, it was an insult, really. An artist insulted me. I think it was an insult. I did a painting. I think it was one of my pieces I did, which is, you know, I thought it was all right, you know. And he goes, "Oh, is that a work in progress, Simon?" As in, you know what I mean? So I thought my way of getting back, it was just say, "Yeah, it is," and I called it a work in progress. That was Bill Sienkiewicz actually said that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bless him. It's funny because I go, "Bill, you're amazing." "No, you're Simon, you're amazing." "No, you're the best." "No, you're the best." We keep going back and forth, you know. But, the Bible, yeah, it was interesting. Well, the thing is, I was looking for a subject matter. And what better than, it was going to be like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you know. Or do the Bible or something, you know. Because it's just so much to illustrate, so much to draw. And I think also I want to delve into the world of Da Vinci and Michelangelo, these other artists, Caravaggio and whatnot, and just see, you know, get in the go in there, see what my interpretation of this would be, and really get Jesus, really try and get that kind of suffering thing going on there, you know. It's very physical, you see, it's physical form and shape, you know. Mm-hmm. I find it fascinating, really. Paradise Lost, that's a good one. I'll do that one. I've done a bit of that. I want to do more of that. But it's a work in progress. You never stop. You're never going to. Everything's a work in progress. Life is a work in progress, isn't it? You know.
You
just keep going.
You're still doing the occasional sort of biblical themed bit for your.
Not so much. No, not so much now. No, I want to get to it at some point and do more. Actually, I want to go back on it because the horses are so fucking small. They're too small.
Right.
You know, they're too small. The proportions are wrong. So I think, that's terrible. So I want to go back and alter that a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And color it in with some crayons.
Are you?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Are you ever happy or satisfied with your work?
Yeah.
Those crayons that don't.
Well, you know, like Frazetta was never done. You know, he kept looking at him saying like, "Oh, I could do this. I could fix this. I could change this. It's not exactly the way I want it."
Oh God, yeah, that's true.
And you know, some of the interviews I've seen with him, it seems like he worked in a way like you do, like fast. You know, he wanted to make a lot those paperback covers, like 1 day, 2 days,
6 hours maybe at night. You do some of his best pieces.
Yeah.
But then you go and refine them and rework them. But
it's amazing how that can just pour out.
It's
there,
amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Yeah, it is. It just makes no sense, you know.
Are you ever happy with your work? Do you ever kind of go, "Yeah, I like that piece"?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Usually later on, I think, "Oh, I like that."
Yeah.
Or I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't ask for people's opinions. I go, "Nah, not your best." What do you mean? "Well, I don't know. It looks a bit rushed." "What do you mean it looks a bit rushed?" So you know what I mean? I just go and sulk. You know, I just sulk. There's some bits, nostalgia as well. There's some good pieces. There's some good bits out there, you know. But the thing is, it's not always so much the actual piece in itself. It's like particular aspects of a painting, like a background or a texture or some colours going on there. Because I just love the abstract, you know, I really do. Actually, I'm working on abstract now and doing some landscapes in terms of still lifes and doing some figurative stuff and doing I've got a lot of things I'm doing actually. That's why I stopped drinking, because I thought I won't have time to do this. I'm going to die. I ain't got time, because I think people say, "How do you know when you're getting old?" When I realise it's when you know you ain't got much time left, work-wise, and you know. So I'm thinking, man, I've got so much to do. So there's going to be a lot more work for me. That's personal work that I've never done. I'm going to be doing. Yeah. And that will involve a lot of weird shit.
Would you?
I don't know if it will.
Are you looking at exhibiting that later on?
Yeah, and I hope to sell it.
Yeah.
And, no, absolutely. Stuff I actually want to be in a gallery, do work in a gallery. Mm-hmm. Have work in a gallery, and people look at it, and that's great. I love the gallery situation, you know. And I do envy artists. I wouldn't call myself an artist. I really wouldn't, in the truest sense, because I'm kind of conforming to a kind of an ideal, a look, a comic fantasy kind of style, which is great. I mean, clearly it's art, and people love it, and I enjoy it. But to live as an artist is just purely doing nothing without any rules. But that's all such a fucking lie. Because if I did that, I just want to make lots of money out of it and succeed as an artist doing my own work. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a singer doing acting, you know, or something. I don't know what I'm trying to say, really. I don't feel I've fulfilled what I really want to do so far, or express myself as much as I want to.
So you feel you're in a
I've worked for the dollar, you know, for so long, and I enjoyed what I do. And I think you reacted to this lady here. I reacted when I said about there's aspects of the painting I like. There's certain, you know, textures and forms and things like that. That's what I like to do. You know, just play with colour for colour's sake. There's nothing I don't like. There's no bad art to me.
Yeah.
Any kind of, it's very funny. Yeah. Anything that's just art, colour and shape and form. I see something really. I appreciate anything. You know, there's any kind of things laid down. Any form of, I find it. You know, if it's. I'm running over myself. Go on. The coffee's running out. That's what it is. Don't have 20 coffees in one go, and then you think you can run. The tank's go da.
Pace yourself.
But I mean,
what's that? Or maybe Google pace yourself.
Do you see a difference then between kind of commercial art, which is, I guess, essentially what you've built your career on?
I do commercial art, and what I wouldn't say about commercial art, the commercial art is that it does have a value. People recognise it as art, and it has a worth, it has value, you know. What was your question?
Well, just, you know, do you feel that
I'm going backwards
you're
now.
missing, you're going to go into a kind of a later stage of your career where you're more of a true artiste, you know, and you're not doing it. You're not being hired to paint. You're just
that's what I'm saying. You're painting for yourself, for myself. Yeah. I got it out eventually. It's like my therapist. So what you're saying, Simon, is maybe 1,000 words and all. Everyone's out of breath, and he goes, "Well, basically, Simon, you want to paint your own stuff." That's right. But it would be lovely to have that exhibit that as well. I think they're doing it under pseudonym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of work.
It kind of reminds me a bit of Bill Watterson when he kind of retired.
That's a made-up name, Bill Watterson.
Yeah, no.
What's his name? What's his name?
What's his name? Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh yeah.
When he sort of retired from doing the strip, he just went off to paint trees.
Yeah,
and did loads and loads of woodlands and landscapes.
Well, I think as we get older, we all want to eventually do really what we just want to do.
Yeah.
You know, pot around a garden, what have you, build a canoe. You know, chop a tree down, make a canoe out of it. It'd take forever, wouldn't it? Why bother? It just sinks. I mean, it just doesn't float. It's too heavy to fucking move.
Just can't get near him.
Yeah, you want to get off the island, but it's just too fucking heavy to get into the sea. Then it sinks anyway.
Yeah. I think we'll open it up to the audience. Does anyone have any questions for Simon?
Is there any old faces here? No. All curious, just up the street. Remember? Yeah.
Who's your favourite writers to work with then?
Oh, really? Jesus, I don't care about the writers. I think I enjoyed working with all of them. I did like Grant Morrison, Hellblazer. I really enjoyed working with him a lot. Actually, and Alan Grant, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you worked with Alan a lot.
Yeah. Alan was he was a marvellous fellow. Really was, very funny.
Oh, just Brits then, huh? Only Brits.
Yeah. Well, I worked with anyone. Who else I worked? I don't think I worked with anybody, really. Oh, Keith Giffen, of course. Keith with Lobo, of course. Yeah.
You did Frank Miller as well.
Frank Miller, yeah. I enjoyed working with him. He's a good fellow, obviously. He's a good fellow. They're all good fellow. What am I going to say? They're all good fellow. But we talked about this, didn't we? Mm-hmm. You know, we talked about, go on then, Mike.
I have a question.
Go on,
Is it true that Frank Miller delivered a script to you so late that you had to draw 3 pages in a day?
Yes. And you were sat next to me, weren't you? Go on, you bastard! Move that pen. Yeah.
Those filling in the blanks.
Yeah. To hell with your phonetic, to hell with your bloody energy. Just get the thing done.
I got the script at 2 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
Fax, wasn't it?
And the deadline was finished art on disc at the printer for 3-page story in GQ magazine.
Yeah. And you know what? And it showed.
3 pages in
abbreviated. Everything's abbreviated. It's like, well, we got away with it, Mike, didn't we?
You got
we got paid. We got paid.
You got paid, and
no one really noticed it. Yeah.
So that's what counts. Yeah, you had a question.
Well, it was it's to do with your channeling and the subject matter and what you want to do and how you'd like to do it, perhaps in artists in residence, where you get the freedom to start putting stuff on a page. That's your idea, or do you struggle finding subject matter, or is that why you chose? I've got a lot. I'm going to kind of ask this question in a very ADHD way from all different directions and hopefully get to the question. But
it's all right.
But so you're talking about channeling, and you're talking about doing something about the Bible. And are you religious?
Yeah, kind of more spiritual.
Spiritual.
I'd say, yeah.
Not
but I think
the Bible specifically.
No, not specifically,
more
but I
the
like
bigger story.
Yeah.
And so you feel this spiritualism and this channeling, and you know that it comes from somewhere. And so the Bible was kind of the first step towards displaying that and using that as a subject matter, I suppose.
That's right.
And so the next, and you're talking about rivers and landscapes. So there seems to be somewhere in between the two of the Bible and the landscapes that you want to get down on paper that shows your channeling.
Interesting question, that. I think I know what I want to do, but I just haven't done it yet. I mean, it's more expressive. I want to do landscapes in a much more expressive way and less contained.
Yeah.
I think, and
get the freedom of your own.
That's right. Yeah, because we are, exactly. It's a good question, actually. It's interesting because it's often the questions make me reflect and actually consider what I've been doing. But I think, it's just. I'll paint it. And you can come to the exhibition and look at it. They look great. And what does it look like? Now, what do you say? What does it look like? Interesting, because that's what it look like mentally in my head, or
Yeah.
If I'm seeing it. Big pieces. I would say kind of Turner.
Yeah.
Very Turner-esque.
You mentioned earlier.
Yeah. More. I think. Nice question. I think to answer that, I'd say because I think I owe you because you asked me. So normally I can't think of nothing, but I've got to be honest with you. I think it's bringing the emotion of that. What I'm seeing, caricaturing that with the weather I'm seeing, or the clouds and the mountains, or whatever. Just wanting to be able to walk into that. So it's not a realistic kind of image of what you see, like a Gainsborough. It'd be more of a vibe, a feel.
Could it be a self-portrait?
Self-portrait. No, I can't be asked for that. Yeah. I don't like doing portraits.
I mean in a caricature kind of way.
Oh, caricature? No.
Do you have a
I've drawn myself. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
it's another question.
I just look like a shaved orangutan with a cigarette and glasses, I do. I like doing caricatures, I have to say, but it's not something I'm going to pursue,
Have you got a picture of yourself as a character that you could?
No, I jump in. I become a character, I think, because that's the only reference I have.
And could you put that down in a visual?
Oh yeah. I did Lobo.
Yeah.
Okay. My channeling. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, it's very. It's really making me reflect on what I've done.
I've got a
interesting.
question.
And a good question. Thanks for that.
At this stage in your life, for you, is it the art or is it the money?
I think it's both, because money is to me the money is like it's been accepted and people like it and want it. I want it to be wanted, but because it's great work and I've achieved something. For me, it's an achievement. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't do it to sell. Be honest with you, just for me. But if it does eventually sell for good money, I've kind of got somewhere with it, because money is a show that someone appreciates it,
Validates you.
Validates it in a way, yeah. And I'm an egomaniac. I'm ego, and I like money as well, But if I can make money out of something, and people, my stage in my life, I can't bullshit people. If you're going to buy artwork as a favour, they buy it because they want to buy it. It's got to be good. So that's a good way of putting it. Validates, yeah. I'm a greedy bastard. Want money? Yeah, I just do love. I like art a lot. I enjoy it so much, And I enjoy being successful at it,
But the urge to create is still very strong, and you haven't become sort of jaded over the years or anything like that.
That's why I said I've got so much more to do. Yeah, I've got so much to do. I can't wait to do it. I've started already,
That's great.
One thing I want to do on the side, as a side of what is just take, which is contradictory, because it's still kind of commercial work, but do my version of the Silver Surfer, do my version of all these superhero characters, but the way I see it, but really good, really done really well. I wanted to be nice big one of Doctor Doom, gigantic, his arms folded out, all the rusty, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's
do my final limit. This is what I want to do. You do. Oh, that's what I want to do. To do some Robert E. Howard stories, Conan stories. A few of those and do it really well. Yeah. Just short stories. Yeah.
Like the finished edit.
Great.
Huh?
With the finished edit, where you've actually got some time.
That's right. Yeah. Do my version, how I'm seeing them. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Yeah.
A lot of the stuff you're talking about seems to be sort of single illustrations rather than sequential. So is that where you see yourself?
Yeah. Just I'd like to see. Yeah, that's right. As far as absolutely, just big singular images of characters, but then well done like you've never seen it done before. That good, because I've never really put. I mean, say I'd say I was like a fourth gear, but I've got another couple of gears and an overdrive that I've not given yet. You know what I mean? There's a lot. You'll be surprised.
That's nice.
Really will be surprised. I've been ticking over for a long time, and I did, like I said, I used to I was no stranger to the bottle, and I liked a bit of that. That was hindering me, keeping me back. And 3 years ago, I quit completely. Sorted my diet out, everything, no, stop smoking, everything. Just because I need to do good work, and I want to do good work, and I've got so much I do want to do. I'm repeating myself, but that's going to happen, So now I've got my head together, It's so good spending half your life in bed on with a hangover. You're not being creative, are you? Yeah. So I'm not being honest to myself. I think it'd be a waste, So, yeah. So, good questions, huh? Yeah, yes.
I think that's quite
clean and ready to go.
I think that's quite a nice positive.
I think it's a good positive note. Yeah.
Should we, unless anyone's got another question?
You got the donation thing you should. The plate, come round here. Wait, the ice cream, go with the ice creams,
But you'll be around to chat to people if they want to.
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. So, can we hear it for Simon Bisley?
Thank you. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks for turning up. I think it's really nice actually to have this kind of a venue in London, central London. I was saying that nothing happens in central London in relation to comic book artwork and sales, so it's nice to have something happening instead of on the periphery, Yeah. So I wish this place all the success.
Yeah, we're going to make this a regular event. This is all due to Sarah. This is 100.
Well, that's Sarah. Yeah.